Hello, hello, Tatum here, and welcome back to day 32 of my summer heat challenge. Today we are going to work to bike strong. Not a cyclist? No worries. Core stabilization and lower body strength are still important for walking, running, sitting, and good posture. Not only that, but it will help your muscles and joints function better together. I have added a plyometric opener to help your power and speed on the bike. We'll challenge the core stabilizing muscles, focus on the glutes, and leg strength as we move through each circuit. Click play, follow me, let's turn up the heat. All right, welcome to day 32. We are going to be doing a workout that I'm calling Bike Strong. All right, it's summertime. We should be out there feeling like kids again, riding our bikes. We have triathletes out there, with cyclists also getting out there in this warmer weather. So I'm looking forward to doing this, and it kind of helped me come up with some creative stuff for today. For your equipment, I do have a lot. I like equipment, but don't worry, we'll find something. I have a ball. All right, a Plyo box. You can use a sturdy chair for this, okay, or a bench if you have it. And then I am going to be using my kettlebell, but you can use your dumbbells, and I have 15s and 25s is all I have. A lot of this is body weight, but we will use a little bit of weighted exercises as well. All right, it's time to get warm up. We're going to start with knee hugs, and let's walk around the room because I'm ready to move. So let's go ahead and squeeze and hug. It's a short warm up. The setup is the same as day 31. So if you know that layout a little bit, we are going to start with some plyometrics to help us with that turnover on the bike. So get ready for it. We're gonna need that sturdy chair or box. So if you need to pause and get that going, please do. Here we go. And you could do a high skip if you don't have a box. And I'll try to remind myself to remind you of that when we get there. A couple more squeezes here, or hugs. I like hug better than squeeze. Give it a hug. All right, nice work. Let's go with leg kicks right up in front here. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're gonna do some open gait. Touch down here, lift the knee, swing it open, back down. 1, 2, we'll just do a few on each side. 3, 4, if the balance isn't there, grab onto something, a wall, a chair. 6, I say a few, we're going to 10. 7, because this feels good. 8, sometimes just feel like, I don't know, a dog or a cat. You just find something that works and you just keep doing it. I don't even know if that makes sense. Here we go. 2, come on. 3, 4, 5, find your balance. 6, 7, time goes so fast in here. 8, 9, one more, and 10. We're gonna rock back on those heels, up onto those toes, warming up the calves for that bike ride. Now, for what we're doing today, you got it. We'll get some calf raises in today with a glute bridge. We're gonna turn on the glutes as well. Lots of core work here. If you think about being on your bike, what do you need? A lot of balance, right? What's the first thing you learn when you learn to ride your bike? Balance. How to find it, right? So we'll be doing that today. All right, let's come down to knees. I want a cat-cow as well, just to loosen up the back. So right here, toes are on the floor. I want you to reach those shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, drop that head, reach, and breathe. Toes drop to the floor. You got the tops of your feet to the floor. I want you to dump your belly, look up, give it a good stretch. Good. Toes to the floor, reach, round that back. We'll do 3 here. Drop the chin. Tops of the feet find the floor, dump your belly, look up. Good, last one here. Reach, you can push back this time if you'd like. Little child's pose. Good, tops of the feet to the floor, look up. Nice work. We're gonna come down, open up the obliques a little bit here, knees side to side, just a few. We have tons of core coming up today, so let's go ahead and loosen up here through the midsection. Nice and easy. All right, great job. One more here, 2. And let's pop it up. I would love to do more, but we're gonna get going. If you need more of a warm up, activate your core glutes, do some glute bridges, but we're gonna go through all of this today as well. We are gonna start though with some plyometrics. I'm gonna pull my box out here. Please pull one out or a sturdy chair for you. All right, we're gonna go right into this step up with a little bit of a plyo move here. And we're gonna work as quick as we can by drawing in that core and getting really tight. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's just step up and find that high knee. Step up, high knee. Now, I want you to come up and raise up on those toes. Get up on those toes just a little bit. And then let's see how quick we can just tap down with that back leg and drive that knee up. 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides just as quick. Come on, 15 seconds each side. We'll have 45 seconds of rest in between. Come on. There you go. Up, down. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're gonna rest 45 seconds. I'm gonna give you that rest. So please work hard on this, all right? If you don't have a box and you want to just do more of a, you can go here. You can even tap back into that skip right here and get up off that toe. And that will work just as well. All right, 23 seconds. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. We're gonna get that heart rate down. I'm hoping that in 15 seconds you feel like you're ready for another bout. I want you to work fast and safe with your chair or your box there, but fast. So draw in, squeeze. We have to be rigid. We have to be tight. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. That's it. Quick tap and up. Boom. It's quick. That's it. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Switch quickly. Here we go. Other side. Same thing. Right brain, left brain. Oh boy. That's it. Come on. Drive up. Just a little bit. Just getting up onto those toes a little off. Time. Rest. 45. We're just doing 3 of these. I was going to take it a few more, but this workout is already 46 to 47 minutes. I'd take it an hour, but we're going to keep it short because especially if you are training, if you're in training for a triathlon, these workouts I know need to be down just a little bit because you're trying to fit it all in and there's not enough hours in the day to train for an Ironman. But if you're not training, this is great, great core strength. We're going to be working a lot of the stabilizers today. This is going to help you throughout everything you do in your strength, okay? So here we go, 5 seconds. We're back on. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, drive. Drive that knee up. Come on, move those arms too. Get those arms involved. That's it, come on. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Other side, right into it, no rest. We're working. We'll get our rest, we'll earn it after this. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Oh, good job. 1 minute's rest here. Oh, we can put that box away for now. Oh, good. Grab a sip, bring the heart rate down. The air is thick here today. Really thick. Got my sun visor on. Keep the sweat out of my eyes. All right, so a couple pieces of equipment. We're gonna be using the ball quite often on this one. So I'm gonna drag this one out. We are going to be using the ball for a couple exercises. We're gonna be on the floor for some core work, and we are gonna use dumbbells for a weighter's carry. We're gonna actually offset it with a weight overhead and a weight down low here. We did farmer's carry yesterday with a arm overhead, doing heel to toe, walk the line type farmer's carry. Whatever I can do for stabilization, we're gonna work because I don't know, for some of you, here we go, pick up that weight. It should be fairly heavy. Draw that stomach in, we're nice and tight here, and we're just gonna walk it out, keeping that weight right over the shoulder. That's it. Offsetting our balance here, our core, with one weight at the side, one over. Sometimes you can mix these weights up to keep it interesting and challenge yourself. Today I had the same weight. Woo, that's it, walk. Try to stay straight, try not to weave. Keep that shoulder packed, elbow locked. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're gonna do a reverse hyper here with our ball. So I'm gonna move this up here, slide it over. You can do a single leg or double leg. Here we go. Lay down on the ball, hands on the floor, leaning forward slightly. You're just gonna squeeze, activate the glutes, and lift and lower. If that's too tough, maybe you have a smaller ball there. You're just gonna raise one leg at a time. If you don't have a ball, just go to the floor, lay on your stomach, and do the same movement, okay? So you're just gonna lay down, keep working for me, right here, and you're just gonna lift and squeeze one leg at a time, or both, okay? There you go, nice work, that's time. We're back on the ball. We're gonna do a little twist here. You can do this from the floor in a V-sit. Here we go, head and shoulders on the ball. I want you to twist and turn, hands like an alligator here, back and forth. Good. Squeeze your glutes, draw the stomach in, nice and sturdy. This is going to really cause us to work our balance here. There's a lot of instability. That's it. Rotate onto the right shoulder, back up to the top, onto the left shoulder. Feet are a little bit wider than hip width, and feet are flat. That's rest. Great job. You can do that with a small weight as well, which I did not get out today. We're going down to the floor for a single-sided crunch here. Let's bend that left leg. Here we go. We're gonna raise up and crunch. It's a small movement. Not all the way up, just tiny, crunching it out. Trying to bring the shoulder blades up off the floor on this crunch. Draw the navel down and up, in and up, and blow the air out. Contract as you're drawing in. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Let's stay on this side here because we're going to come back through a second time and do this. We're going to do clamshell. You can stay right here with your clamshell. Hips and knees about 45 degrees. Opening up, keeping the feet together, or follow my lead. We're going to go up into a side plank, back down, side plank clamshell. There you go. That's it. Make sure the shoulders over the elbow, that your hips and knees are about 45-degree bend. That's it. Open up. We'll get to the other side on the second round, just like day 31. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Not much rest. We're going right into that the waiter farmer's carry. One overhead and one low. We got to switch sides this time, okay? Switch sides. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw that stomach in. Get nice and tight. Find your stability. Get that weight right over the shoulder. And we're moving. Good. Whew. That's it. Shoulders packed, elbows locked. Close to the head there. Should be right over the shoulder. Walk it out. Notice whether you feel better on one side or the other with this weight. I tend to be doing better right here, right now. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, reverse hyper. Now we're just doing 2 sets. If you're doing this and you've been training, 2 sets might not be enough, or maybe it is because you don't have a lot of time. Here we go, hands down. We're gonna squeeze and lift those glutes. Make sure you feel it in the glutes. Squeeze and lift. You're gonna use all lower back if you're not turning on those glutes. That's it. Again, you can go single leg if it's too hard to raise both. Just do one at a time, alternating. Lay on the floor, do your little Superman, or what I call a superhero, just using your legs, just lifting the legs. You have options. Squeeze. This one feels really good. I can really get into those glutes. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Staying with the ball for that twist. If you don't have the ball, you can do a V-sit twist here, okay? Here we go. Head and shoulders on. We're gonna twist and rotate onto each shoulder, side to side. Again, if you need some weight, if it's not challenging enough, you can hold a dumbbell here by the heads and you can rotate with a little weight. Just make sure you don't rush it, that you have good control, that you're drawing in, that you're thinking about your glutes as well here. Feet are flat. 3, 2, and 1. I promise if you use a weight, you will be sore in your obliques the next day. All right, single leg crunch. We need to change sides. So right knee up, left leg lifts. Here we go, crunch. Just a small lift with that leg, tiny. Below the air, draw the stomach in. Nice and flat here. I'm not pushing my belly out. I'm trying to pull it in and up at the navel. Good. But I'm still breathing. I'm not holding my breath. Good. It's a lot to think about, I know. So take this down to one or the other. Maybe you just work on lifting your leg. Maybe you want to just work on the crunch. Maybe you do both. Always bring it down. Break it down. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, on that other side here for those clamshell side planks. 45-degree knees and hip. Here we go. Lift and open, keeping those feet together. Make sure that you push the hips forward as you open up. You're nice and in line here. Good. That's it. Really lift those hips, really open up wide. We're gonna have a little break after this and moving into our main set here. Big strength moves. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. If that is too easy, you can choose to put a nice thin band around the knees and work it there. All right, 1 minute's rest. Let's see, we're gonna need some weights for a plank with a row, plank row push-up. We're gonna need, I'm gonna use my box here for a Bulgarian. And we have a kneeling Arnold press. Everything's just with weights mostly, or the floor. The only piece of equipment additional to your dumbbells is going to be a box or a chair. If you don't have one, just go into a split squat. You might need to anyways, just getting started, a split squat here today, okay? If not, you're gonna join me with this foot up to you. So balance, finding balance. I know some of you that are triathletes, if you have a tri bike and you go from your trainer to your tri bike, you realize, I gotta work on my balance, gotta work on that core strength. And sometimes we forget about that push-pull on the bike. And I know that I need a lot of work on that as well, just finding that stability. Here we go, plank push-ups with row. Here we go, come on down. Here we go, find your high plank. We're gonna come down into a push-up and then row with that right arm, left arm row, back to push-up. That's it. Spread those feet a little wider so you have good control or stability here. If you need to, this can be from your knees. Push up, row, row from your knees, okay? Find something that works for you here. You might just break it down and work on push-ups or just plank rows as well. That's it. We have 3 rounds of this circuit that we're doing here. Woo, 7 seconds. Let's get one more in. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, Bulgarian split squat. We're up at the box or a sturdy chair, okay? Box or sturdy chair, you can stay at the floor if you need to, or you can bring that foot up behind. Here we go. Legs and core here, balance. Just like we need on the bike, everything here has that. That's it. You got it. You want to keep pushing on that bike. In order to have power and strength, you've got to have good core stamina, okay, and strength as well. Because once that goes, everything falls apart. So this is a good practice. Even if you're not a cyclist, it's okay. We need it for our lifting, for our strength training, for what we do day to day. 3, 2, and 1. It just helps me sometimes to think outside the box, think about these other programming methods here. Here we go, up and down, other leg. You want to keep that back knee kind of close to the box, all right, without rocking up under your toes with that front foot. It should be flat. You should not feel pain in the knee. So if you have to kick it out a little bit, that's fine. What I don't want is for you to push the hips back towards the wall. We're coming straight up and down here. That's it. Oh, good work. You got it. Hang in there. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Great job. All right. Those weights are down. We've got it. Oh, nope. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep these same weights. We're going to do a kneeling Arnold press. So a little core in here. All right. A little bit more core kneeling. Weights in front. Palms facing you. We're going to rotate out as we press up overhead. You got to squeeze the glutes, draw the stomach in nice and tight here. Here it is from the side. Open up. Press. That's it. Got it? Wide to press. All of this is happening as you're pressing. So it's all one fluid motion. Up, overhead, back in. We're getting all 3 delts this way. Front, middle, rear. We got it. Good. Woo. That's it. Don't let that stomach go. I started to kind of focus on my shoulders and this weight, and I started to just kind of let the stomach go. Draw it in, stay tight, and rest. Woo! Felt that. All right, lunging, offset. 1 weight is all you need. Maybe you don't even use weight, you just want to work your front lunge. I'm going to pull this up onto my right shoulder. We're going to step forward with the opposite leg, so our left leg in this case, and we're going into a lunge and push back. 45 seconds on this side, and then 45 seconds on the other. So we're here a while. If the weight on your shoulder is too much, bring it down to the side. You'll still feel that tug and pull. We did the farmer's carry with the weight by the side and up overhead. Thought I'd find a middle ground here to work as well. So I've got the weight at the shoulder. But you do you. Good. 8 seconds here. I'm thinking about being on that bike and sometimes you get a crosswind, a headwind that kind of pushes and tugs on you, right? You got to be able to stabilize the core. You got to be able to brace it against that wind. So here, weight on left shoulder, right foot forward. Yes, I think about all these crazy things when I'm out there because I love strength training. I love the way it crosses over to this other stuff we do. But yes, been out there, felt that. Here we go. 25 seconds. Keep it coming. You can do this. We're gonna lay back down for a glute bridge with calf raise. So we'll get a little heart rate break here. Good, 13 seconds. 10. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job, good job. All right, lay down on your back. We have a glute bridge with calf raise here. Both feet flat. Palms up. Before you raise your hips, I want you to squeeze both glutes here, okay? Both butt cheeks. We're gonna squeeze the bottom. We're gonna lift and raise up on our toes. Back down. Squeeze and lift, toes. That's it. So glutes on, calves on. We need those glutes on the bike. A lot of times, and this is the problem with me, we get tight quads and hip flexors from being bent over on that bike, and then our glutes kind of shut off, and I've had that happen several times. There you go, come on. Squeeze first and make sure they're both there. They're turned on, they're activated. Up, down into the calves. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. 2 more rounds. I'm a little lighter on this plank row here this time. Find your knees or your toes, push up, find your row. You've got to draw in, stabilize here, brace through this movement, push up, row, row. That's it, good. So I went a little bit lighter on this one, quite a bit lighter. And here's why, sometimes less is more. I know we want to push, and trust me, I have been there. I've been there at the gym, pushing, 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 heavier weight and heavier weight each time. And sometimes that's great, but we're in a position here to really call on our core to stabilize, drawing in, squeezing glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Sometimes we override that a little bit and we start doing other things with our body, and that kind of goes because the weight is too heavy. So make sure that you're able to do this and then follow with that row. All right, Bulgarian split squats from the floor, foot from the floor. for a split squat or up. Here we go. Keep that back knee close. We're up and down, 45 seconds each side. We're not holding back on this circuit today in these times, in these intervals. Good. We'll have a little finisher at the end too here. Good. Make sure that we're coming up and down here. We're not pushing the hips back towards the wall. Good job. Foot is flat. If you find yourself rocking up on your toes, step out a little bit more, okay? Switch sides here. Switch sides. Here we go. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Let's work. Other side. Notice any subtle differences? This side's a lot tighter for me. My range is not quite the same. Could be a weakness. I think it's more of a tightness though. Good. Things we need to be aware of, because that will also lead to some issues and possible injury. As you look at my bike, keep staring at my bike. My bike is right over there. You can't see it, but pushing, pulling on the bike. If one side's doing more work than the other, same with your strength. One side gets weaker and weaker, a little more inactive. 3, 2, and 1. And tightness can lead to all that too, which I need to work out on. All right, kneeling Arnold press. We're down. We're gonna go kneeling. It means I want you to squeeze your glutes. Draw the navel in and up. We're nice and tight. Hands in front. Palms facing you. We're gonna rotate out as we press up. Overhead, full extension, back in. Nice work. Here we go. That's it. Squeeze that bottom. You got it. This is great. Working front, middle, rear delts, all in one motion. Talk about a time saver here. Always looking for those time savers. 10 seconds, not shortcuts, just time savers. There's a difference. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, offset lunge. Little extra weight here, tugging on the core. I'm gonna go right shoulder here. Might have to go down on weight or set it down. If it hurts to have a heavier weight at your shoulder, just put it at your side. Here we go, right shoulder, left foot forward. And we're just lunging it out here. 45 seconds. You are rocking this workout. You're doing great. Hang in there with me. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. And I know I'm the exception. I tend to enjoy anything and everything when it comes to training and strength. But I hope you're getting something from this. 20 seconds. Come on. Woo, this is a tough one. That's it. Draw in. Stabilize. 8 seconds. We're gonna switch shoulders here. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Ooh, shake that out. You can always bring that weight down if it's a problem. Here we go. Still gonna tug on your core. Still gonna tug. Good. $15 down, 30 to go. You're doing awesome. Breathe through it. $18. See if you can go all the way down. If you're not there, that's okay, but always try to increase that range. If you don't have bad knees, if you're able to do it. 5 seconds, but don't do it with weight until you can do it without weight. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Telling you, feeling that. Here we go. We're coming to the floor for a glute bridge with a calf raise. Again, time saver exercise. Glutes and calves all in one. Doesn't get much better than that. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squeeze and lift. That's it. Good. Squeeze and lift. You got it. That's it. Make sure that you squeeze your bottom first, both sides. then lift. Oh, I almost forgot the calves. Oh my goodness, Tatum. Squeeze and lift, find your toes. Poor little calves. We got them now. That's it. Good job. Squeezing with the thighs too, the inner thighs, okay? I'm gonna hug those knees in. Lots of core strength here. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. You rocked it. One more round, plank renegade rows. Again, sometimes less is more, I gotta tell you. When I was doing that heavier weight, I was feeling some bad things in some weird places. And I wasn't able to quite draw in the way I wanted to embrace. So go a little bit lighter. Here we go. We're gonna find that push-up with that row. Right, left. If you want more push-up, you can push up in between each row. Entirely up to you. Make it your own. I don't know what you've done the rest of the week. I don't know if you did anything with us yesterday. So it's all good. That's it. If you're not there with the weight, you can do, I didn't show this, but you could do a push-up and row with your hands, just working on being on one arm in that high plank position. Great work there. Great work just getting started. And it can be from your knees or your toes. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, we're back up. Bulgarian here. Rear foot up. You can start with your foot up on something a little bit shallow or shorter, or you can go from the floor in that split squat. We gotta find something that works for us. Here we go. Right into it. See how many you get in. I kind of sometimes just count during these intervals to see if I'm at least getting 10 or so. Sometimes I tend to pause and stop there at the top a little too long, and I may not get a good set of reps in. So think about that as you do this. If you have to pause, you have to pause. But if you can, get right back down to it and knock these out with good form and control though. With good form. I don't want that to slip. Not worth it. You can always do a few of these and put the weights down if need be. 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Right side or your left side. Just make sure you've switched. Woo. Oh, great job. That's it. Inhale on the down. Exhale on the push up. That's it. Inhale on the down. We don't talk about breathing a lot. Exhale on the push up. If you're wondering. That's it. Chest up. Bottom down. Our bottom is not reaching for the wall. It's reaching for the floor. That's it. Oh boy. Nice work. We're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Shake that out. All right, kneeling Arnold press. I'm gonna stay with this weight. Remember, rotate out and up as you do this. Back in. Those weights. 3, 2, and 1. Glutes on, abs on. Here we go. 45 seconds of work. Keep thinking about the core strength here. Squeezing the top of my thighs. That's part of your hip flexor strength. Squeezing my glutes. Squeezing or pulling in the abs, really. That's it. All the way in. Out and press up, full extension. Back in, 15 seconds. We're almost there. Last one today, team. We are rocking it. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, offset lunge. Here we go. I'm gonna go with the weight down. Actually, I'll start with it up and then switch halfway through or so. Just feeling it a lot in the shoulders. Here we go, 3. Actually, I'm gonna start with my other side just to mix it up. Here we go. So I'm starting with the weight on my left shoulder, right foot forward. Start with either side for you. We're just gonna alternate after our 45 seconds is up. You got it. That's it. Make sure the weight, we want the weight opposite of the leg we're using for today. Causing that outside hip to work harder. All right, that's 20 seconds left. I'm gonna go down with it low. Kind of a little too much on my shoulder right now. There we go. 10 seconds. Good tug. It's a good tug. Up high or low. Good tugging here. 3, 2, and 1. I just feel that wind hitting me on the bike and me bracing against it. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Move the weight over to the other shoulder. Step forward with that opposite leg. Last one today. You got it. We're gonna hit a Tabata for our front finisher. Day 31, we had a minute intervals on the clock. Today, we're going straight for Tabata. Quick turnovers, get it done. I'm gonna work you a little hard here. 15 seconds, bring it down. If you want, maybe you're already there. That's it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. Let's find our glute bridge. Don't forget the calves. Say, I didn't forget, Tatum, that was you. Here we go. Palms up so we don't push through too much, but we can stabilize a little bit here. Here we go. Glutes on first. Glutes on, because if you don't, the back's gonna do the work, okay? Squeeze, lift, toes, heels down, butt down, okay? Squeeze, hips up, toes, heels down, hips down. Squeeze each time before lifting, and really lift high, fully extend. Nice work, find those toes. If you want to go 1 glute bridge to 2 calf raises, you could do that, get a little extra on those calves. I think I'm gonna do that right now. Look, see, that's what happens. I can switch it up when I want. 3, 2, and 1. I like that one. I get a little bit more in those calves that need it. All right, great job. Glutes are already on when you're holding through that anyways. All right, we have a minute. Let's go ahead, clear up some space because we are going to move just a little. And we are also going to swing. So I'm going to use my kettlebell because I love my kettlebell. You can use a dumbbell. How do you do that? You can hold from the end here, the head. Just be careful. Just be careful. You don't want to go swinging that and have it go somewhere, okay? Or down the middle here with 2 hands on, which I highly recommend because it's good and safe. Highly doubt that's going to slip. But up to you. Depends on the weight and how big that head is too. All right, so then we're gonna go into some hops. These are gonna challenge you quite a bit. I have a square mat here, so lucky me, but if you don't, just visualize 1 leg forward, side, back, over, okay? So we're gonna go lateral and then we're gonna move the other direction. Let's start with our swings. It's only 20 seconds, so let's get them going. Pop it just towards the chest to chin, okay? Because this is a quick 20 seconds. So weight not too heavy when we're working quick. Otherwise, it's gonna slow you down, and I want you to get a quick pop and turn over here. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're gonna jump. If it's too much, you can do 2 feet, okay, instead of 1. 3, 2, and 1. Forward, lateral, back, lateral. Then go the opposite direction. Good practice here. We never move laterally if you're a cyclist, triathlete, runner, swimmer. You at least get a little rotation and stuff. But 3, 2, and 1. Good. We just stayed with that right leg. Next time we'll get left. Here we go. We're gonna pop here. Remember, weight is right under the body. We have a neutral spine. 3, 2, and 1. Keep it close. And those hips are popping forward. Our shoulders are packed. Arms squeezing against the body, but they are loose. Our arms are just swinging. They're not lifting this weight. Let's see how quick we can move it, but you gotta draw in, you gotta protect. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, now left foot, hopping. Go forward, over, just visualize your square. You're gonna work one direction and the other. Here we go. Woo! One direction's a lot harder, one foot's a lot harder. All the way around, trace that square. Good. Whew. And back. You got it. Don't rush it. Get your balance. Make sure you can stick it. Good. And again, you can do 2 here if you want. Hop, 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 hop back, all right? Here we go. We're gonna swing. 3, 2, and 1. Pop it forward. Chin height. We're doing 8 sets. Or 8, so really 4 sets if you think about these 2 combined. 4 each. 5 seconds. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Now, let me tell you, we did a lot of core today. If you've lost the stamina to draw in here and brace to that, go really light or just use your arms, okay? Right leg again. Here we go. Trace that square. Oh, this foot feels so much better than my left. Gonna have to work. It's good to do this. Figure out these little discrepancies in our bodies. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. All right, what? Just one more set? Did it really go that quick? Oh, here we go. Good kettlebell swing or dumbbell swing. 3, 2, and 1. Yes, here we go. We just have 2 more. That is the workout today. Good. Swing. Come on. Whew. You got it. 7 seconds. Squeeze those glutes. Pop forward. Swing those arms. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Left leg or the abs. Doesn't matter. Make sure you switch off. 3, 2, and 1. Forward. Lateral. Back. Lateral. Whoops. And then back the other direction. I was like, that's easy. It's the other direction that's hard. Good. Forward. Lateral. Back. That's it. Square. You got it. Nice work. 3, 2, and 1. All right, great job. I hope you enjoyed those. You're like, what are we doing, Tatum? Right, it was good work. Good work on that lower calf and leg, toes, feet. Strength, strength, strength. All right. That'll help you with running, with your push off on your walk. Good lower leg strength and foot strength. You need that. All right, the stronger you are, usually the more mobility you have in your joints and the more flexibility and softness, the less you have to work at what you're doing. So just remember that, and we'll be going into that later. All right, I don't know if you need your heart rate down. Let's just do 3 inhales here, up overhead, back down, and again, up, and down. We'll get some stretches in, and up, and down. Ooh, good work. All right, let's do hip flexors. I'm just gonna go through some of these things that I would personally focus on if I were done with a cycling workout, and it will help here in the strength. We just worked calves, so a little calf stretch is going to do us really well. I'm gonna go against the wall here on this. If you don't have a wall nearby that you can simply use, just come down into your downward dog and push those heels back. I'm gonna go against the wall here, pressing. If you have a step or stepper, you could even use your chair or box, which is actually quite nice, and let the heels drop. This box is not real sturdy when I do that though. All right, so we're gonna come here, push in, let those hips drop. A lot of times I get people pressing this way with their bottom back. I want you to push the hips down in line with the spine here. Feel it in the calves. You might have to lower in towards the wall to get there. Feel that stretch. Breathe through it. No holding your breath, and don't go too far. We don't need to pull a calf muscle. We only need to feel a slight stretch. We can even step 1 foot forward here, push in. Good, maybe go a little deeper that way. Switch legs, a little deeper. Oh, that feels good. You can be walking the dog if you're in a downward dog for this. We're gonna go a little deeper into the soleus, so I want you to come up now and just bend your knees into this. Find a place that works, bend down, get that stretch, there you go. This one feels good when you can drop your heels too. Whew. All right, we're gonna start there. We're gonna work our way up and make sure we're still good on time. And oh, it's getting close. So let's go ahead. Let's come down to the floor now for a couple more. I think are really important, especially hip flexors, as those get tight from being bent over on that bike so much. All right, here we go. We're just gonna squeeze that glute And I want you to keep from arching back this way, and you're gonna push forward as far as you can go, but just don't give in with that big deep arch, okay? So tuck a little, squeeze, but you can keep going as long as you're staying pretty neutral in the spine here. That's it, feel the stretch up and down. We're gonna get up into the psoas here. Another one, another hip flexor, it gets tight, being bent over. And so you think, I'm not a cyclist, I don't need this. Well, if you sit at a desk and in a car for hours at a time, yeah, you need this. So don't you worry, it all carries over, honestly. Great job. I'm gonna have you reach behind if you're there, okay? If not, you're just gonna stay up here or maybe lay down on your side and grab this top leg for a quad stretch. Everybody else, half kneeling position, still kind of in that hip flexor stretch here. We're just gonna grab that back ankle, pull it in. It has been time, I know, my timer went off. If you have to go because that is all the time you allowed for, I apologize. It's a quick stretch, but I wanna keep going with you here. If you have the time, stay here. This is a very important piece to being able to do what you do, which is strength train and go out for your runs and walks. Oh, stay injury free. Okay, here we go. Right knee now, I'm gonna push forward here, squeeze that left glute, push forward and keep in a neutral spine though, as far as you can go. Keep those hips squared, feel that stretch up and down. I'm gonna have you reach up and over.
Everything is great inside this narrow maze.
Good, and then we're gonna come back, grab that ankle, pull in for a quad stretch or lay on your side and grab the ankle, that top leg, and go ahead and give yourself a quad stretch there.
Do you ever think about me, or are you busy?
Good job. One little hip here, let's lay down, cross that right ankle over the left. I'm sorry, I know I'm keeping you longer. This is a long day. We had a bunch of short days last week and I'm sorry, I like to be here. We're taking a little bit longer. So I did 3 sets. If ever you want to revisit this and you don't have the time, 2 sets, you could run 3 instead of 3 and cut your time, but still get some good benefits. Great job, switch. Last one here today, I'm gonna let you go. Cross that left ankle over the right knee, grab behind that thigh on that right hamstring, lay down, make sure your neck, make sure you're not up here stretching or straining, lay back. If it's too hard to grab behind your thigh here because you're too tight, what I like to do personally is bring my foot up against a wall. So you could bring it up here and cross and just relax, which is great. You don't even have to hold anything or tense up anywhere else in the body, and just hold. It's a great one. All right, that's it today. Woo, we took it long. I apologize, but I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. And I'm looking forward to day 33. We're doing a run strong, I believe. There'll be a little bit more total body involved in that one, seeing as we're upright and we'll be using our arms and legs together. So get ready for that one. I'm super excited. And if you have any questions or comments, please let us know. Thank you for your support, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Tell me